course, yeah.
That's exactly
Breaking
what it
news,
is.
guys. UNC is finalizing their deal right now to hire Bill Belichick.
No.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Really?
It is huge.
Yeah.
So Belichick
Crazy that he would want to go back to
and he
college.
won't now chase the Jules record. Welcome to Rundown. It's December 11th, Wednesday. Nate said, Hubs, is it your birthday today? Happy birthday. I didn't
All right.
All right. Hey.
Happy birthday, Hubs.
Huh? What a guy. Hubs.
You think you'll get Juan Soto for your birthday?
That's the rundown.
That's pretty good. Rundown is brought to you by JackPocket.
He gave me the Eminem finger. He gave it like that, like when he, you know
Yeah.
how Eminem does the finger really cool.
You think he did it really cool? You think Hubs
I
is
think
cool?
he did. I
I
think he
think
did
Hubs is
pretty
going
good.
to celebrate his birthday.
Probably eating Chick-fil-A.
Probably be grumpy and just be miserable and for no reason, though he has a great life.
You know what I would do
I
on
think
my
he's a
birthday?
miserable guy.
He's a for
I
no
don't think
reason.
so.
No
I
reason.
think he's a
He's
happy
got
guy.
everything going for him. He's like the most miserable.
Hubs, why
of shit.
are you talking shit about Hubs on his birthday?
That's true.
You know what I would
How-
do on my birthday?
What's that?
Play JackPocket.
That's it. Can't
Great
you
way
can
to
play,
bring it back.
Rico,
Can't beat it.
You can play JackPocket any day.
Yep.
Order lottery tickets right from your phone with JackPocket, America's #1 lottery app. You can order Powerball, Mega Millions, and other official state lottery games right on the app. Best of all, new customers get your first lottery ticket free using our code BARSTOOL, all one word, BARSTOOL. Download JackPocket now. Don't forget to use promo code BARSTOOL. JackPocket is America's #1 lottery app, official partner of Barstool Sports. Nothing's more fun playing the lottery. You're watching the TV, waiting for those numbers to pop up, or you're going online, seeing if you are now a millionaire. You don't know if you don't play. Go to JackPocket right now.
Isn't that like 700 million now? It's like
Insane.
something fucking
Some of the
crazy.
number, I remember when I was a kid, like you'd hit like a couple million, it was a big deal. Now it's like hundreds and hundreds, and sometimes it even hits $1 billion.
Can you imagine actually winning?
No.
Like if you woke up like, oh,
Yeah.
let me just buy a ticket, and then you wake up tomorrow and you have
won it.
$700 million.
Yeah.
Do you tell anyone here, or you just go straight to a lawyer and you just go phone off?
Yeah, would you come to work the next day?
I think I would have to. I wouldn't be able to keep my mouth shut. I would tell everyone I know.
Yeah.
I would tell everyone I know. I'd be like, don't tell anyone, but then everyone would.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
I've always said I would just disappear for a week. Like straight, like for at least a week, just go like hiding for a week and then
Yeah.
just whatever, rest and then
What would you do during that week?
just literally do nothing.
Just rest.
Like just rest for a full week and be like, all right, and just process and when I come back from this, I'm gonna be able to do whatever the fuck.
I don't think I'd be able to rest because I would just be looking at my
Yeah.
ticket, being like, do not.
We'd
where
think,
is this thing
we'd
gonna
think you
go?
were dead or something.
I
You're just
know.
gone for a week? What happened to
For a week
Bosco?
and then come back.
No call, no show
But if
for a
anyone
week?
bothers me, they don't get any payouts. The people who leave me alone, they all get payouts.
What if like we're concerned about you?
Yeah, whatever.
Who's getting money here? If we list off some names.
Yes.
Liam,
Liam.
All right, yeah.
Plummer.
what?
You have 700 million.
Yeah, I'd give Clemmer like 50,000.
All right, I'll
yeah.
take it. All right.
You, but not Joey, just to piss him off.
Love that.
I give Nate some money.
I'll take the 50K.
All right.
Security footage from the night Biz fought off a traveling Irish golf
This
gang
story,
at a
the headline
restaurant
alone is
has been released. This footage is what it's
A bad look for the Irish.
This
Yeah.
footage is terrifying. At one point, you have 6 guys, and he's like walking back, and like that must have been so scary.
Well, these are disgusting gypsy people.
Horrible.
These are not the most like in shape. These are barnyard Irish pigs who pick fights with people.
Anybody.
I guess everywhere they
Steal
go.
money, yeah.
Steal money. I mean, these are scum of the earth.
How do they get to where they're going? They just get on and just like, they just live out of a suitcase?
Where do they live?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
How are they not already in jail? Like,
don't know.
every time I hear these guys come up, it's like the laundry list of crimes gets longer.
I would be afraid that they would have, like, I saw them basically chasing Biz, who has the biggest balls on the planet.
Oh my God!
Through the parking lot. How would you not be? My mind would just be going, one of these guys has a gun. One of these guys is gonna come up to me. They're gonna stab
Or a
me.
weapon, or yeah.
He's like casually throwing people off him, getting kicked in the face, getting back up.
He's like a superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild to watch this. Not enough bad things can happen to these guys. And like I said, we saw them fight. There's been video footage of them fighting at a golf club, a pro shop, like pushing a girl around.
Yeah.
Like these guys are really bad guys.
But there was one screenshot I saw of like 2 guys watching through the window and they never called the cops.
That's so
Two of the,
Not these idiots.
Yeah, yeah,
I think I don't know, but it was 2 people who were like, "Hey, you at least could call the cops when you see a fight."
I know one of them got like felony aggravated assault,
Felony.
and then felony, and then how many total are being charged in this?
I don't know.
I don't know. I know at
Seems
least
like they're
6.
just they just know to get in the wind. They're just all
They're
of them just
really
in the
good,
wind.
yeah. And then they picked the wrong guy. And I love how Biz, even like after he's talking to the cops, and he's like, talks about how great the staff is at this place, Houston's, and how he goes there. Like, he's even being like kind to the staff, even after dealing with all this shit to the cops, like, and how these guys are great. So, I don't know. I don't think Biz have to pay for a meal at Houston's in a while.
I mean, I don't think I think it's like, what's the line? I don't know if it's from The Departed or something. Like, the mafia have a lot of teeth. Like, you got to be a little worried about like where people are going to come after you after the fact. I think with this, thank God, like, this is the end of it. I think it's so high profile and so crazy. These guys are so fucking stupid.
Yes.
Like, they're just gonna go on to the next thing wherever the breeze takes.
I don't know. These guys might be going to jail.
Hopefully.
I don't know. I feel like they have the next scam already planned.
But then you got
guys
these,
like this don't lay low.
Yeah. Then you got these liberal bail bond, bail out, no bail rules we got. Next thing you know,
right back in the
be
streets.
hanging out in a park looking for the next fight.
You believe in bail, Rico?
What do you think about bail? There you go. Look at that fucking face. That looks like every guy who hangs out at a Honeydew Donuts in Massachusetts.
That's Sully or Fitzy, right?
That's a Sullivan. That's a Fitzgerald. That's a McAuliffe. I think I had a couple uncles who look like that.
Yep.
Ugh. That's how you get that blotchy drinker's skin.
Yes.
He even has the beginning of like the drinker nose too. William Carroll, a complete piece of shit.
The Irish age like milk.
That's true. Yeah, I'm wrong about that. And I am partly Irish, so I can say that. You're absolutely right.
Yes.
We have an Irish dais. That's why we're allowed to say that.
An Ohio lawmaker introduced the OHIO, Ohio Sportsmanship Act, to make it a felony to plant a flag in Ohio Stadium.
Just unbelievable. Like, the fact that you're trying to make this a felony is crazy. Man, you know what else is a felony? Losing as a 21-point favorite.
That's a bigger crime, I think, right?
Yeah.
I feel bad for Ev. Like, Ev's just like, this is such a pussy
And you
move.
just make
It makes
them
us
look
look
like idiots.
horrible.
Yes.
Who is the guy who...
You don't know the word on the street is the guy
Is also an Ohio State
It's like
fan.
an inside
he's a
job.
Michigan
Yes.
He's
I think he's an Ohio State season ticket holder, is what I heard.
Correct, but he did not go to Ohio State.
Right.
And he's from Toledo, excuse me, and
I love
was
how
closer to
Darren
Ann
digs that
Arbor.
up.
But he is an Ohio
Can't do
State,
anything.
supposedly Ohio State
Fan.
fan. So maybe this is not like an inside job. I don't know.
Just
he's a
bothers me.
Michigan fan from Toledo that is trolling Ohio State for attention and to embarrass the Buckeyes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
if it is,
That's bizarre that you would
Right.
try to troll them as a Michigan guy. The whole thing is like, I'm going to make them a felony. I don't know. The whole thing is, it's a troll. Yeah, it's just a troll.
then the waste the government's like, he does work for the state of Ohio. Why are you wasting taxpayer dollars on this weird troll? I don't know. I think this guy was Ohio State representative. Was it Josh Williams? This guy sucks.
I mean, can we talk about wasting taxpayer dollars on this show? Where do we even begin? We got the Ukraine. Hotel down the street. What does Dave say? That's a good
He's
call.
going to the college football show.
Oh, yeah.
Go to Columbus
Yeah, next.
to help his Ohio people.
Not the Saturday night, obviously, but the Saturday night after. They're going to have the Barstool College Football Show. We'll be there. He'll be there. Ev will be there. It's going to be, I think it's going to be
gonna be
wild.
good.
It's going to be a great game.
Yeah.
It's going to be cold as shit, too.
Yeah.
I've spoken with a few Ohio fans. While they are bruised, humiliated, and emasculated, I'd rather the team show an ounce of fight on the field than against the bullies up north and cry like little girls after their brains get caved in. Fair point.
Yeah, if I was a fan, I would not be pleased about this. So,
It's embarrassing.
yeah, that's a tough one.
It's really amazing. Like, we've touched on this. I think Kevin has said it too. He's got to deal with the devil. It really is amazing that the Patriots ending has now like subsided, and here come the Celtics, and here comes Michigan. You know, like the Red Sox and Patriots kind of drop down, and he gets two more just championships.
Red Sox can't do anything. They just stand still.
Yeah, but
Celtics are going to win again this year.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, his deal with
Celtics
the
are
devil.
Celtics
really
are who do we have? We have the Cavs we have to go against.
I don't know.
Knicks or be past.
I'm be more worried about the Knicks.
I would love a semifinal Celtics Knicks. That almost happened. Was it last
last
year?
year.
it almost
And then
happened last
yeah, that would have been like, oh.
We might get it. We might get it. The Knicks
Yeah.
are playing a lot better ball lately.
Yeah, not bad.
Next topic is let's make it wild. We're getting a documentary about what happened behind the scenes of the Jerry Springer show, and it looks incredible. It does. I saw this trailer. This looks awesome. If you were a kid of the 90s or even 2000s.
It's tier one of it's this and Price is Right, staying home watching shows during the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Jerry Springer. I mean, I'm sure even like the people who are younger who are watching this right now know what Jerry Springer is. But the thing that I got from the trailer was that they're hinting towards people saying it was produced and it was It was a little too produced. It was a little fake. Here's a newsflash for
no
anyone who
shit.
has ever worked in television or anything at all. It's all produced. If you let people go, I used to work in reality TV. If you let people go on camera and say whatever they want to say, there's no cohesive story. Even with Surviving Barstool, you have to go in and you do confessionals. It's not fake. It just ties the story together to make a storyline.
You have to build a narrative.
You have to build a narrative. So obviously, they're, liquoring these people up, getting them fired up to talk about their stuff.
Getting them all, telling them, getting each side angrier at the other one.
But that's what made it great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be mad
It was,
at
yes,
that.
it was produced, yeah.
That's
Great
exactly
breaking
what it
news,
is.
guys. UNC is finalizing their deal right now to hire Bill Belichick.
No.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Really?
It is huge.
Yeah.
So Belichick,
Crazy that he would want to go back to
and he
college.
won't now chase the Jewel's record.
Right.
Unless
Although
it's
unless
to
he
get
thinks
back
it's a
into the
catapult back to the NFL.
Oh, he's so old, he'd just be bouncing
Did you
back.
see Brady and Edelman and what's his name and Gronk on
I did not.
NFL Fox, whatever
No,
the shows
no,
they
I did,
do?
yeah.
They're like, can you imagine Belichick coaching college? They're like, absolutely not. Imagine him on the recruiting trail trying to recruit some 18-year-old kid.
I think it was on Kirk's show. Kirk was saying how there might be a deal in place to have Steve Belichick take over for Bill, and that's why he wanted this job.
That's part of the plan.
Yeah. So I think that had more to do with it than anything else. In that,
Belichick
I
gave
love it.
you can give your son basically a job when you walk
Belichick
away.
gave UNC a 400-page outline of his plan.
Oh my God.
What?
Like how to use NIL money, like how he wants to build the program, and how his son will be the head coach in 2 years after him.
Good for Bel. I'm just happy I'm happy to see Belichick doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I always say Bill Belichick without Tom Brady.
Does UNC become like Colorado, where everybody wants to go play for Belichick now?
You wonder, maybe this will work. I don't
Probably.
know.
Imagine what an honor, if you're a college kid, imagine what an
Yeah.
honor that is to say
say.
you played with this guy.
But it is kind of like everything people in the NFL have said. It's kind of a nightmare playing for him. You win. All you do is win. But
but I feel like just his name is going to alleviate the pressure of having to go out and recruit
Look at
because people are
Rico
going to be
staring at
drawn
his
to
phone,
that
by the
name
way.
no matter
That's
what.
crazy.
Oh, I want to go play for Bill
I was trying to
Belichick.
look up some tweets.
But I will say it's like a lot. His strictness in the NFL, that might fly in college. Maybe kids are more open to it. Like you tell a 35-year-old guy, fuck you.
Who's getting paid more than you?
Right.
Yeah.
But now you got a 19-year-old who's grown up watching Bill Belichick in Super Bowls. Maybe you will respect this guy more. I don't know. That's something I did not have on my bingo card like a year ago.
No.
Like I would have thought I thought he loves NFL history. I would have thought he wanted to chase that
Interesting
record.
tire.
I'm not worried about the kids being like into it. Any fan of football would play for him no matter what. That's going to be a huge draw. I'm worried about like Belichick. Like, is he going to be so fuck this? I'm doing it the Patriot way, my own way. That like it's just not going to work.
Well, he's going to have full carte blanche, I imagine. Like he's going to be in charge of everything at that.
Yeah, how much does he want to go recruit? This is an interesting.
So
What's he getting
you know college football way more than I do.
Yeah.
What kind of state is this?
Carolina's like a good program.
All right.
I mean, Katie could probably speak more on it, but like Carolina's been okay. They made a couple AFC. Maybe they made an ACC championship game in the last 10 years. I know they made one. They're like a nice program in the ACC. They've never been like historically a star. It's a basketball school.
How far away are they from being in the playoffs?
I would say distantly.
Okay.
Like, I mean, in the ACC, it's still Clemson. SMU's got a better like history.
Yeah.
But with Belichick, who knows? Like, you can make that run, win the ACC.
2
But I would
years is
say-
a
I would
small
say
window.
It's a bit of a climb.
So
It's a bit
he's
of a climb.
he's got that like written in that
Yeah.
in 2 years my son will take. So he's basically doing this to get his son a job.
Yep.
Maybe.
Weird.
Sure is.
Yeah.
He loves coaching. So
He does.
Yeah.
And maybe it's a thing where if he loves it, he'll stick around another year. If he knows that his son is the heir apparent, that also makes the transition easier for him. He's like, oh, I do want to do this a couple more years, having fun. But Steve, you'll still get the job.
I'm interested to see when Belichick gets his first dose of college football plays. When a kid
Yeah.
fucks up, their ball bounces off somebody's ass and like whatever, and it's something stupid happens all the time. Like, you know, anytime in the NFL they throw the ball away, these kids will throw a pick, like, and Belichick's just gonna have that face of like,
Tell you what, every one of those games is going to be televised.
yeah,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
It's good for the program. Whether
great for college football.
Yeah.
No, that is absolutely huge. Jerry Springer,
Oh, you want to go back to that?
I was going to just tie it up real quick.
Okay, do that after.
Okay. Last thing about Jerry Springer, just to show, like we said, we all grew up watching, and it really was like a big shift. And in that trailer, it talks about change the culture. Like in the early 90s, late 80s, it was like guys like Phil Donahue, Oprah, who had very stiff talk shows. Like, and then when Jerry, and that opened up a whole new world. You had people like Jenny Jones. If you look at that story, that's a wild one. And these talk shows became more exploitive.
Ricky Lake.
Ricky Lake
Yeah.
became like wilder, and it was really Jerry
What was
Springer.
was Sally Jesse Raphael straight, or that was a?
She switched. she went from doing that, and then when she saw the ratings Jerry got, she became more like a wilder
I feel
show.
like you love her. I feel like I've heard her name out of your mouth like a dozen times.
No, I just haven't thought of her in years, but I do.
Sing the song. Do the tune.
Sally Jesse Raphael. I don't know the
I remember
song.
her. She had the red glasses.
Yeah,
The red glasses.
Yeah, she had those. She looked like somebody's grandmother.
but a hot one.
You know who she looks like? In the latest season of Curb, Larry David is dating that woman. That's who Sarah Jessica Raphael reminds me of.
I don't know.
One thing I do know about is Proper Wild, deliciously juicy energy shots and energy gummies that deliver the perfect boost whenever you need to wake up and stay fun. No weird ingredients, just good, clean caffeine. Best-selling flavors are peach mango, strawberry kiwi, blackberry. You seem like a strawberry kiwi guy.
I like strawberry kiwi.
See? Do I know Rico? 4 to 6 hours of energy, 5 times more caffeine than a shot of espresso. Nate,
Scroll down a little bit.
Jesus.
gotta help me out, man. Use code WILD for 30% off at properwild.com. That's use code WILD, W-I-L-D, for 30% off at properwild.com.
Sorry, Clemmer, I got more breaking news. I was told this will upset Clemmer. Source, the Red Sox are on the verge of trading for Garrett Crochet. The deal includes top prospect Kyle Teal.
That upsets me too, because the Mets were going to get him.
Yep. So Garrett Crochet, pitcher for the White Sox. He's great strikeout stuff. He's got 2 more years of control. It was talk the Yankees and Mets were both in on him, and the Red Sox missed out on Fried last night, swooped in. Kyle Teal is a catching prospect, top shelf guy. This is a huge pickup for the White Sox. They need to build up that farm system, but the Mets need an ace, so I'm not happy with it.
An ace and a second guy too.
Yeah.
Mets need a lot of pitching.
This is a big move for the Red Sox.
Can I ask a question that might be a little bit dumb
Sure.
about baseball here? Are the Mets ever going to have, like, enough? I feel like no matter who they get, it's always like, well, we don't have this, we don't have this. Like, what do you need to be put in a good position?
Now,
like-
right now, we need a couple of pitchers. Our lineup
That's
is,
it.
Our lineup is solidified.
Yeah, all right.
Especially if they bring back Alonso, which I don't know if they will. But if you
think
go
they
with a core of Alonso, Lindor, Soto, and Vientos hitting in 4 out of those spots.
And you haven't even mentioned Nimmo. You know, like
Oh,
that
yeah,
lineup
I
is
mentioned Nimmo.
stacked. But we have starting pitching needs. We lost a good chunk of our rotation. The guys we brought back are questionable, but okay. We need an ace, and this was supposed to be our guy. And instead, we end up the Red Sox, the first big Red Sox move, I would say, in years, where they get a guy that I'm like
Finally
really
spending.
impressed with. They've been building up that farm system from the offensive level, but to get a guy like Crochet, he's 26, that's a big move. That's I'm not happy right now. Mysterious drones are still flying over New Jersey, tracking U.S. Coast Guard vessels. This is so weird. FBI admits they don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Why does the FBI admit they don't know what's going
Yeah,
on?
also, just because it is the
Well,
FBI.
more
that's probably
breaking.
what it
Third
is.
breaking news. They now say it's Iran.
What?
Also,
Iran is
shoot
doing that?
them down. How
that-
is this a thing? Just
who's
shoot
saying
the
that?
drones down.
Congress.
Our U.S. Congress is saying this is Iran.
Yeah.
In South New Jersey,
With
Iran,
cars?
South New Jersey.
Drones the size of cars.
They're
is
scouting out
coming from
houses for
Iran?
LBI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iran is scouting out a timeshare in LBI.
Yeah, also, the FBI says
So
they don't
this
know that's
is-
them because it is the FBI.
This
obviously.
is terrifying on a lot of levels. You have all the stuff that's going on in Syria over the weekend with Assad being overthrown. Now you have their neighbors, Iran, apparently watching us with drones the size of Ford Tempos.
Are the drones big?
The
They were
size of
flying-
cars.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
I thought there was like a bunch of them flying up in
No,
formation.
these are size of like
They were like little Fasoli drones.
like a
Yeah,
like
that's
a small Kia.
Just shoot
Congressman
them down.
Jeff Van Drew claims Iran has stationed a mothership off the U.S. East Coast, reportedly watching drones now flying over New Jersey. Not good
No.
at all.
You know what we need? We need law and order. And we need a guy who's going to come in and, make the rest of the world respect us. And unfortunately, that's kind of gone by the wayside these past couple years.
We need to know why. We need to shoot these down immediately, and we need to know why this is happening.
Right.
They should just say, if you are in New Jersey and you own a gun and you see one of these, shoot it down.
Just shoot it.
Remember that viral video, like when drones first came out? This creep was flying a drone over like this guy's backyard where like his daughter and her
Of
friends.
course.
were
Just to
standing,
make it clear,
and he went and
the
he shot it
Iran
down.
thing is being like mocked and made fun of online. It was just like some wacky congressman guy saying it.
Okay, so it might not be Iran.
Yeah, it's more than likely not.
Okay, that makes me feel a lot better.
It's probably.
We went on 5 minutes of Iran.
Iran, yes.
It's a rumor.
I
don't
never
fact
thought
check?
I'd be mentioning Syria being overthrown on a rundown, but here we are.
What do you think about that?
I'm not. So Assad is a horrible guy. I'm not thrilled when a nation of chaos has biological weapons. So not thrilled. But Assad's a bad guy. So
Just want to check your temp.
how about you? How do you feel about it?
I don't know. I mean, it would have been nice.
It's pretty scary. They're flying shit over and nobody knows what's going on.
It's very scary.
Yeah.
Um,
So I don't watch the news. It's depressing.
why don't they shoot it? Like, is it like it's in our airspace? Why don't they just shoot it down?
Literally just give citizens that be like, yo, if you see one, blast one out of the air. Done.
$1,000 reward.
They're going to fly over Trenton. That thing will be down in 30 seconds.
Or fly it over like Tony Soprano's house?
Right?
Tell me he's not going to take care of that?
Yeah.
After show, Surviving episode, 5 comes out tonight. Check that out. I think people really seem to like it. It's been fun to watch. It's nice having these 3 nights a week. It gives you something to watch every night.
White Sox Dave went a little like scorched earth at the end last night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, are we talking about what happened yesterday? Can we do that?
Yeah, right?
We can, right?
We're only allowed to talk about only things that happen.
Okay.
If it's like on social, you can talk about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Was that on social?
I don't know.
Will Compton, Will
yes,
Compton might have illegally tweeted that clip, so I don't know.
It's up. You're good.
All right, I'm good.
Talk about White Sox Dave.
White Sox Dave, yeah, he calls us all like assholes.
He
when
really
gets
went
knocked
after
out.
you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess like I did lie. You did lie to him.
But I lied to him too. He said he just wouldn't talk baseball with me anymore. He said
Okay.
he called you a psychopath
Yeah.
and said you don't deserve the money.
All right. I think he's mad. I mean, you know.
He's mad, yeah.
There's got to be a scapegoat for something. I was the scapegoat.
I guess so.
He's mad. I would be mad too.
But isn't that the game though?
It is the game, but you can't separate it.
There's been some people who've been mad.
I didn't talk to Shea for like 6 months.
Remember how mad Jersey Jerry when he got knocked off? He
Yes.
was very mad.
Yeah.
So maybe
A lot of money.
there might be more angry people tonight. So watch Surviving Barstool 8 o'clock tonight. It's been a lot of fun. Episode 5 tonight. Anything else, boys? That's the rundown.